Good morning, guys. I'm just Meet Singh from RingEmAll. I think in the last video, I told you that I'm going to show you the real value RingEmAll brings. I will take you through some of the aspects of it. Won't make this video longer because we're going to create different videos for different, I would say, features or point of interactions. But right now, we're just going to talk about what value RingEmAll brings. And it's quite exciting for me to look into every single day. First of all, look at the website. This is ringemall.com. So this is how we represent our solution. You can go to the website, go and check our features, how it works, pricing as well. You can come to our platform using a free trial, don't have to pay anything, see how it works. And the numbers here are too cheap for your business, trust me. $32 for the business that I'm talking about, the value it gives is huge, but I'm not going to talk about this right now, like I said. I'm going to jump straight into the value it brings. So RingEmAll, you can set up different campaigns, and these campaigns basically are your campaign types which cater to different scenarios like cold outreach, product sales, demo booking, renewal campaign, payment collection, hiring, feedback, reactivation, upselling, cross-selling, anything where the human engagement is required. So now this RingEmAll becomes the first responder to your business, I would say. Think about it. So you have anybody calling to your business. So this RingEmAll, the agents that we have on RingEmAll will become the first responder. Well, they'll pick up the call or pick up your chat conversation or WhatsApp conversation, email conversation as well. And they know the context of the business and they'll reply back, which means they'll also listen to the call, incoming call, understand the context, talk around your business, give a brief about your business, quickly drop an email with your business proposal, with your profile, portfolio, anything which is asked on the call. It sends it automatically. It sends the same information or notification on WhatsApp as well. So somebody's there as a first responder at your business, and that's called inbound access for us. Now for outbound, think about a scenario where you're have to call somebody. It's a cold calling or a cold outreach to notify or just give somebody an idea about what your business does and what kind of offerings do you have and what all you can propose. AI can understand the context. AI would know the target audience, and it will call, do a WhatsApp, do an email, and get that person on the other side to the second level of discussion, which is basically the discussion around closure and negotiation. AI can do that as well to an extent, but I won't recommend you to go for it right now. I want you to start with the first level, which is the first responder and the call initiator for your outbound calling. That's more than enough, and that really gives you the value right now. But trust me, down the line, you will have AI doing the closure as well. It can do right now. Our system can do. But I still believe sticking to the first level for now, for the initial few months, is more than enough. After some time, trust me, I think we should be in the position, like I said, we are, but we're not promoting it right now. But after a few months, we should be able to give you an agent which can do the first level of interaction, go and do negotiations, do a business closure as well, come to you and say, here, somebody's looking for your service, this amount we have closed, go for it. Simple, and it's doable. It's something which has to happen. But now coming back to the value. So I'm gonna quickly show the platform that we have. This is RingEmAll. I'm gonna show you only the campaigns. There are so many things, Qbox, integrations, email accounts, phone numbers that you link and connect, super leads, you can search for leads within the platform. And these leads can be added to your campaign as well. So when they are added to a campaign, the campaign understand what to do with the leads. They will call them, they will understand the context, XYZ like I talked about, right? Now coming back to the campaign. So these are the campaigns that we have for testing. And when I say testing, of course, this is not a client dashboard, this is our dashboard. We use it just to make sure, just to try and see, or just to, we have started using it just to bring it, or calling people or reaching people, just to give them a feel about what RingEmAll is. We haven't done it extensively, which I think we should down the line, because I think looking at this, I always kind of smile and think, we don't want any sales team now, because this platform does it everything for us. And I've been talking to people, I've been telling them, it's like, I'm so amazed and so excited that we don't have to rely on somebody calling a business, pitching who we are. I'm talking about our business, right? So like I said, there are different scenarios. Inbound calling, outbound calling. Inbound is your first responder to your business. Outbound is something that you want to outreach or reach out to somebody or anybody to give them or tell them what our offerings and our services. So as a RingEmAll, we are trying to reach and see how people react. and the numbers are surprisingly amazing. I mean, every time I get up in the morning, I wait for the campaigns to get started, and this had happened since last week. We haven't started before, but since last week, because my clients were so happy and the clients were so excited about and telling me, okay, these are the numbers they see and these are genuine numbers. And I'm like, okay, let me try it for RingEmAll as well, because right now we are getting all the people that we know to experience the project and the solution that we have. But then I thought, okay, let me just try it by myself. So we tried running these campaigns, and the numbers I'm going to show you right now. For example, let's say this wellness and fitness. It was created day before yesterday, 11th. And when we go into it, so let me give you the context of it. So it's basically trying to call the target audience who are the owners, I would say the CXOs, vice president, directors, or the operational heads of somebody in the health, wellness and fitness industry, right? So we're trying to talk to them and give them a feel about how RingEmAll will help them or can help them. A simple campaign, and look at the numbers. We got 2 meetings booked, 3 warm leads in 2 days. And trust me when I said 2 days, it was just run for 2 hours on Monday. We haven't run it today, and 2 hours on Monday, and then you have yesterday, I think, a couple of hours. That's it. So you've got 2 meetings booked, 3 warm leads. And if you go to Qbox, for example, let's say today it ran, right? So today, sorry, I just saw it. Today it ran for only, let's say, 1 hour, and we stopped it. Right now it's not working, so we stopped it. Today it ran for some time. Somebody must have triggered it from our organization. But just to give you an idea, so we go to meeting booked in our Qbox. For somebody, it's a quality box, and for someone else, it's a qualified box, right? So now, if I go inside, so these are 2 calls that you can see, or 2 conversations which happened, and the meeting got booked. I'm going to randomly click on the first one. Let's see what they talked about and how come it became a meeting booked kind of a conversation for us. So we're going to listen to it, and let's see how it goes.
Hi Narendra, this is Neha from RingEmAll. I'll keep this brief. We work with health, wellness, and fitness organizations to automate customer engagement. In fact, this conversation itself is powered by RingEmAll's AI engagement platform.
Okay.
So the platform helps automate things like membership inquiries, follow-ups, and consultation bookings using AI-powered voice and buttons. Do you currently handle those customer interactions manually, or do you already use some automation tools?
Manually.
Got it. That's actually very common. Most fitness centers start manually, but it quickly becomes hard to keep up with all the inquiries and reminders. In your case, would you say the bigger challenge is handling new membership leads or following up with existing members for renewals?
Both.
Great. The reason I asked is that RingEmAll can actually help with both. It can automatically answer new membership inquiries and also send reminders
Can you
for
show me a
renewals.
demo?
Sure, I can arrange that for you. What date and time would be convenient for you to have a quick demo with our team?
Anytime, whenever your time is free.
Perfect. I'll have someone from our team reach out soon to schedule it at a convenient time for you. Thanks for your time
Can I
today.
know your name?
I can set it up right away if you'd like. Would you prefer
What is it?
My name is Neha. Nice speaking with you.
Yes, yes.
Thank you. You're very welcome. Take care.
Perfect. So guys, as you heard, simple conversation, somebody tried to reach from our organization, from our setup, and try to give an idea about what we do. A simple, normal conversation. And I can assume the guy didn't know that's an AI. And trust me, that's the biggest feeling, right? And it's not just the one call that I'm talking about. We go through all the different calls. My client who are onboarded, they tell me, they send me a link and say it's amazing how the communication is working. So you have somebody, not a person, but an AI that you can trigger every single day, or just trigger once a week, once a month, and it will just reach X number of people, try and tell them about your offerings in a very polite manner and bring them to the table for discussion the next round. It's amazing, right? So I wish I had this many years back. I wish everybody had it many years back, but of course we didn't. We were relying on the humans to call and then report to us and tell us what happened in XYZ. They get tired, humans get bored, they don't want to talk in a positive tone. AI will do the same again and again and again. AI will be active, AI will have a positive tone, AI will not get tired, and AI will always talk within the context, and it will do it so nicely, just like a human would do it, or I would say better than human. And somewhere down the line, I also have a belief we will start relying on AI more than humans. The reason I say it, because we will have the compliances and the I would say the governance around the AI so tight in the future. Everybody should work around it 100%. People are not taking it seriously as of now, but people will down the line. So it's going to be very difficult for us to break an AI to talk out of the context or give data around out of the context. So which means AI would be the only source who will have the real data to talk around, to give, which is the actual data, which has value. And that will change the game down the line, and that has to be the biggest thing. And that's the reason I always say, down the line we will start relying on AI more than humans, because human would lie, AI will be controlled so much it won't lie. It will just go on facts and on the data which is induced to it. But bottom line, coming back to this platform, so see, we have 2 meetings booked, and then we have warm leads. How many? 3. Amazing. Few hours of running this campaign. Let me go to hotel. So if I go to hotel, so now this campaign, I'm going to show you this one. This campaign was created on 7th of May, scheduled for 8th of May. Again, I'm telling you, I can show you the data as well. It's not running for more than 2 hours or 3 hours a day. That's it. We're not running it more, because we are just experimenting it for us, for ourselves. But you look at the numbers, 2 meetings booked, 24 warm leads. And that's huge. So if I go to Qbox today, okay, today it ran for again from 11 a.m. till 11:05, only few minutes. So since then you got how many? 2 warm leads. So 2 callback requests, understandable. Failed is there are different scenarios, but 2 warm leads. So if I go to outcome filter, let's say warm leads, so you have 2 warm leads today. And that's huge, right? Look at the numbers. And then you go for qualified leads, none, but meetings booked, I should see 2. So we have 2 meetings booked. So now if you have a platform which brings you to that level 2 so easily, by not getting, I would say, affected by who to call and what kind of response I'm going to get, you have AI doing it for you and bringing that person to the next round of discussion. Isn't that amazing? Simple thing, but it really adds value. And it works for every business you think about. It works for, like I'm repeating, your inbound calling where somebody tries to reach your business, for outbound calling where you're trying to reach somebody for a feedback, cold outreach. Think about all the scenarios. Hotels they are eager. We are talking to a lot of hotels where they would have this at a reception desk. So next time you'll call hotel, AI will pick up the call. We'll talk about the reservation. We'll talk about the availability. You call from your in-room calling. You do the in-room calling to order dinner, breakfast, anything. That will be picked by AI again. Right now, you must have tried all over the world when you do an in-room calling. There's always the ring. Nobody picks up at the reception, or the person is busy on another call. It happens to us, happens to everybody. And now think about AI picking that call immediately for every use case, understanding what you're saying, registering the order, food order, understanding what you want, cleaning services, XYZ. It will just place that in the PMS, the request in the PMS automatically. Hotel use case, hospital use case, restaurant use case, and restaurant to book a table. AI will pick the call, book the table, put it in the system. Simple. No rings, nothing. It will happen immediately. That's something for inbound. Now outbound calling, like I'm repeating, so you have to go and reach your leads, your customers. When somebody goes out of the hotel, when a guest checks out of the hotel, then AI can call that person immediately and ask for the feedback. Outbound calling. So just imagine all these scenarios, and you don't have, calls just ringing, nobody pinging, or nobody's picking up the calls, and everybody's like showing busy that they're on a different call. Every time you make a call, every time call comes to you, it is always picked, always answered. And that conversation, again, is not just restricted to the calling. It goes to your WhatsApp, it goes to your email. You have all these outreach channels controlled nicely by AI, and something really which adds value to your conversation with another human. So this is something I really wanted to talk to you about. For me, for my business, it adds lots of value. And when I talk to anybody, like I'm repeating to any business, they are amazed if this is something they would have for their business. And like I said, and I think I posted something as well day or a couple of days back, you won't even believe the rush that we are having with people who wants to get onboarded, because the first level is taken care by this platform, and that's a huge level for us to consider. So thank you so much. I think I've talked too much than I anticipated, but next time I'm gonna show you the features in detail. I'm gonna tell you is like how each and every feature works. Like I said, there's so many. You can also search for leads from within the platform, add to the campaign. Then you have a general queue box that you can look into what happened around all the campaigns, and then you can connect your email, your phone number for calling, phone number for WhatsApp as well. You can do integrations as well. I'm going to tell you and take you through each and every aspect of the platform, and this platform really brings that change. And I really hope and I want you people to start using it, get a feel of it, because it really adds value to your business, and it does without a second thought. So looking forward to the next video. Thank you so much for making me talk this much, and I'll wait to create another one. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good one. Bye.